Good morning, afternoon, evening, and night, my friends. My name is Lucky Basil, also known as Tyler, coach of the Cloud9, and we're continuing our hot streak after our big dubs against a very lucky match against Jackson. But now it's week number 8, and we are going to be facing off against Vincent. Vincent has a team that consists of Darkrai, Great Tusks, Latias, Mega Venusaur, Hisuian Arcanine, Milotic, Tinkaton, and Screamtail, and then also Rotom Ban. This is not going to be an easy one, that's for sure. We have a couple of really fast guys, couple really stupid bulky guys like Mega Venusaur and Milotic. That's going to be really tough to break. And then we gotta deal with like screens from Screamtail and like yawns or something. Tinkaton is just really annoying. I can check out some Thunder Wave. See a lot of Thunder Wave users, I'm noticing. So maybe I try to maybe I go Heal Bell this week, maybe. In terms of weaknesses, I'm noticing Ghost seems to do pretty good into this. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Because the only resist is Darkrai, and that I can just CC, I believe. So if I do something like, if I start with Ceruledge, right? I start with my Ceruledge, and then I do Poltergeist. I do Close Combat. And I do maybe like Solar Blade. I do Power Herb, Weak Armor, and Endure? Maybe? Let's see, if Milotic is Defensive Wall, let's say it's Boots, we'll go Ceruledge. How much does a Solar Blade do? It does a ton of damage. That is pretty damn good. It's gonna be pretty hard to like raw. You know, like I can probably break through like some of his walls. But I kind of have to set up first, because I could totally do this. I could try to lead. Let's see. What are his rockers? He's a ton of rockers. So it's either Tinkaton, Screamtail, or Great Tusk. Is probably going to be his rockers. Most likely Tinkaton or Screamtail. So I could totally lead off with Ceruledge here and just start clicking, potentially. I'm also noticing he has a decent amount of fairy weaknesses. I could try to do Enamorous lead, potentially. Like, I could do Focus Sash, Agility. Because then I can outspeed his Scarfers. I could run a move to hit Screamtail and Tinkaton, maybe. Because I can run Agility. Moonblast. Earth Power. And then something for maybe Mega Venusaur. I could try to do Mystical Fire. Actually, do I need Earth Power? Yeah, I probably need Earth Power for Arcanine. Probably. I could try to do some kind of like weird physical set as well. Assault Vest, Superpower, Zen Headbutt, Play Rough, Zen Headbutt, Superpower. Milotic probably doesn't really want to try to handle Assault Vest. Assault Vest will really help against Milotic. Superpower. Zone Headbutt. Play rough. I'm running a couple like 90% aggro moves, but I've known to deal with those before. Try to get a contrary up, and then I can try to I think the only thing that would kind of stop it is Screamtail, so I could run Iron Head. And that's pretty much perfect coverage. I do get outsped by Latios, which I don't know what it could actually do to me. Latios. It could run Ice Beam for sure. I feel like I can take an Ice Beam pretty well though. Latios, let's say it's Double Dance versus Enamorous, Assault Vest. Ice Beam. This thing could definitely be like Agility weakness policy, potentially. That could be very scary. Yeah. I would probably be Adamant. Yeah, I could probably run Adamant here. And then 252 play rough. That does a little bit less, or about the same. If I'm +1, it kills, which is great. So I can just like superpower like pretty much anything. This last move could be Iron Head, probably for Screamtail. Because I don't think Screamtail defensive versus Iron Head. It doesn't appreciate a +1 Iron Head. It would have to Encore me, or it would maybe Thunderwave me. Although Choice Scarf does look pretty good here. Because it beats non-Scarf Darkrai Latios. Scarf Tusk is definitely a real thing. And if it's Scarf Arcanine, then I can outspeed that as well with Earth Powers. I definitely want to get my hazards up as well. Yeah, I definitely do. Okay, what do I do here, actually? It also looks like Mega Sharpedo looks like it does pretty well here. I can I'll have Crunch, obviously. Probably CC to hit Darkrai and Arcanine. Then I'll have Psychic Fangs. That can hit Great Tusk. I can hit Mega Venusaur. I can break screens from Screamtail. And then this last one could be... I could try to taunt lead as well. Ooh, what if I lead Sharpedo this week? And like taunt turn 1? Instead of being like a sweeper, just a breaker right away. That could be interesting. I can try to run like... Tinkaton kind of walls everything though. It's a little unfortunate. I mean, I could EQ. EQ could also do the trick. Do I need Ice Fang? Ice Fang would hit Tusk. I'd have Psychic Fangs though. I have Crunch for Latios. And Rotom Fan is not super threatening. I feel like a Crunch just kind of owns that thing. I could try to set up a substitute turn 1. That would be kind of crazy. Just start clicking. How crazy would it be if I subbed turn 1? What would he go into? Probably Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur versus Mega Sharpedo. Adamant Psychic Fangs is 74 to 87. That's pretty damn good. And that's if it's like max HP. If it's like offensive, it's probably not. It's gonna has a chance to kill. I mean, if it's 252, 252, that's still 2 KO. So if he goes into that right away, that's pretty good. We'll go Milotic. Defensive Wall. I kind of get owned by Milotic a little bit. But I can play for defense boosts. If it's just max HP, I do a KO. If it's burned, it's going to be a little annoying to take down. Because if it's like absolutely max, then I kind of I 3-hit KO. And if I run a little bit of HP, I can not take damage from Scalds. I can just keep on crunching until I get defense boosts, defense drops rather. I could totally do that. If it has a Alluring Voice, then I guess, fuck me, I guess. I could sub turn 1. Cause if it's like Screamtail, I could like the Thunder Wave, but he's probably expecting me to like protect turn 1. So depending on the situation and what Mon is in, I can click substitute. Because he's gonna expect me to press protect turn 1, but in reality I'm just gonna click substitute turn 1. Which I think is pretty sexy, not gonna lie. So let's do Adamant, or do I do Jelly? I think I want... no, I definitely go Adamant here. And it'll be enough to outspeed at +1. Maybe Scarf Arcanine. Arcanine, Hisui. Let's say it is scarfed. So 459 at +1. +1. That's pretty much all my speed. 244, yeah, okay. So if we go 244. Just double checking. 244 at +1 equals 460. That outspeeds Jolly Band. Jolly Scarf, rather. So I will run that. 252 attack, rest in HP. So I think that's going to be my opening gambit. I'm just going to lead off Mega Shark. I could also run Taunt, but I think I need this coverage specifically. I can CC Arcanine as well. Because I'm not going to be running a water move this week. Speaking of, how well does Quillfish do? Quillfish, I can intimidate Tusk, and Arcanine. It handles Arcanine quite well, but that's really it. Doesn't really do too much else. It's kind of a bit too passive. I'm just gonna see something here. Tinkaton, utility. Close combat is 50 to 59. Okay, that does 2 hit KO, so that is awesome. So I can just click sub in front of that thing and then CC it twice. Because it's most likely going to be specially defensive, I imagine, for my Terapagos and Enamorus specifically. Which is great. And if it's not max HP, even better. Even better for me. And I'll be behind a sub as well, which is great. Just do some big opening damage. And then, even if I'm like forced to switch out later, like Psychic Fangs does still do like 75% to Venusaur, and I can pick off a lot of things as well. Although I might be a little bit stupid, and late game just might be better when things are chipped. But I think I get like a guaranteed kill out of this if I sub. Maybe I could sub with something else. Maybe I sub with something else. Could I sub Enamorus instead? And then I run Earth Power, Moonblast, Psychic. Sub. The only thing is Screamtail kind of just does whatever it wants against me. So if I see Screamtail, I'll definitely have... I think I definitely bring Metagross here. I think Metagross is pretty much a given. Bullet Punches will be pretty clutch. I can resist Head Smashes. Maybe not Flare Blitzes. He does have 2 Rapid Spinners, 1 Rapid Spinner and 2 Defoggers. I'm assuming Latios is never going to run Defog. And Rotom probably isn't too likely to come. That means it leaves a Tusk. So maybe I run Ceruledge with the Air Balloon. That means I can come in on Tusk at literally any time. Does Great Tusk. It does get knockoff, so I do have to be aware of that. But other than that, it can't touch me. Like, I'm immune to his fighting. I'm immune to ground. then I do something like Poltergeist, and Close Combat. I will, yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Because then I can endure a knockoff, get my weak armor up, and go from there. I could try to, so let's look at Great Task. Offensive utility. Let's look at knockoff. Does he actually run knock into my team? Probably not actually, because my only two mons, I don't think he runs knockoff. He definitely runs spin, CC, earthquake / headlong. And then what would his other move be? Probably ice spinner for Enamorous, I'd imagine. Maybe some kind of coverage for Enamorous. I don't know. So I could totally run this, and then I can run Bitter. I can run Bitter Blade. I could also run Willow as well. I could just raw Solar Blade. That could be extremely funny. I could also run Destiny Bond. That'd be kind of crazy if like Milotic comes in. Would be kind of crazy. I don't think anything else would be helpful. I mean, Solar Blade can, but not super great. I mean, I could run Bitter Blade just to get my health up. And if I'm in a position where I don't, like, I have to miss a Poltergeist, and I don't want that, I can just Bitter Blade instead. Let's look at Milotic. If Milotic is a defensive wall into a Cerulege, that only does 58 to 70, so I can actually live one. And then a +2 Poltergeist is 74 to 87. So a Polter plus Bitter kills, which is pretty nice. This one will be Close Combat. It could also be Sneak. Sneak could be useful for Latios. And Screamtail if I don't have a +1. So I think my goal is to get rocks up and force Tusk to be in, so I can switch into Cerulege for free, and then click SD, and then go from there. I think how much does Great Test take? Great Test, yeah, everything just takes 74 to 87. So maybe I just try to spam. Maybe I do bring Quillfish. And I bring Spikes. And just try to Spike spam. A Suicide Lead Spike spam could be really good here. I could taunt. I can Barbarage. I can try to... Try to Thunderwave something. I could leave Quillfish until it dies. And then I bring maybe like Terapagos with Rapid Spin, potentially. Because Terapagos doesn't do too bad here. It stops some sweeps. Starstorm does okay. He has a lot of big special defensive guys. I could try to run like maybe Calm Mind. I feel like Calm Mind could be really interesting. I could run physically defensive is silly. I could run like max special defense. Toxic. Resto Chesto maybe. It's kind of hard to break down Mega Venusaur though. Kind of get stalled out by it. Because I don't have any coverage for that to hit it super effectively, actually, other than stored power. I mean, Starstorm will just do a decent amount anyways, but I think I bring Spin. I want Spin. He doesn't have any spikes, but I think Rocks would be a little annoying. I don't care about it too much, but I think I like an Amorous here. I think an Amorous is a must bring. I could Calm Mind and Amorous, potentially. Then just bring Moonblast plus Earth Power. Because it does neutral to what is it? Venu. Let's take a look at Venusaur actually. Venusaur Mega Tank, Enamorous, try Scarf, +1, $35 to $40. I'd have to be +2 to 2-hit KO. Just barely. That's if it's just max HP. But if I sub, I have to bang on him not running Sludge Bomb. Would he run Sludge Bomb against my team? Hits. I think he'd have to have it because it hits an Amorous and Lilligant. I have a pretty good resists. I don't know if he has the move slots for it. It's definitely in the realm of possibility. And then I can run... I think I run a Resist Berry. So if I lead Quillfish, and I see Arcanine, I think that's fine. I think I want to try to keep Quillfish alive. If I don't see Hisuian Arcanine there, then I can swap out to preserve my guy. But yeah, I think I like Spike's Taunt. I can try to Toxic. if Mega Venusaur comes in, I think I run Destiny Bond. And potentially... I can run Poison Jab or Barbarage. And then I run the Psychic Resist Barrier for Latios. And then I'll try to outspeed... maybe min speed... Great Tusk. Great Tusk, offensive utility. Let's see. Quillfish, physically defensive. My Intimidate is active. I eat a Headlong Rush, which is pretty nice. If it's min speed, if it has like 8 speed, let's say 233. 233. Max HP. The rest in defense. Plus defense, minus special attack. Something like that is pretty good. 144. Yeah, that doesn't kill me. So I can try to get up a second layer of spikes. But if he hard swaps, then I just go straight Ceruledge, like straight away. Maybe I can do Destiny Bond for maybe Mega Venusaur. I can try to run Flip Turn as well. I could Thunder Wave the Mega Venusaur, which could be really good. If I can Thunder Wave, could be pretty nice. I could try to Explode. I could try to Suicide Fish. Maybe I run Flip Turn. Because if it's Venusaur, then I can gauge to see if it has like speed investment. I doubt it will. Because I have so many 85s, and it would just be the outspeed like Metagross. So it can afford to run... what is it called? Good... like bulk and like no speed. So I could try to Explode on it. Venusaur. Mega Venusaur tank. And then how much does Explosion do? Explosion... 39 to 46. I mean, that's not no damage, you know. I think I want to Thunder Wave it. Destiny Bond might be a little risky. Yeah, I think I like this. This last move could be Toxic Spikes, just to try to get them up. I think Barbarage is going to be pretty useful, though. Just so I'm not, like, the most passive thing in the world. And if it's like, lead Screamtail, it doesn't have Taunt, I don't think. So... I'm pretty sure it doesn't, unless the thing is lying to me. It doesn't. Perfect. Okay. So if it's Screamtail, I can still do my thing. I'm not too worried about it. I'd probably go hard Sharpedo if he sets up screens and just try to Psychic Fangs and just get rid of them. But what item do I run? I could run Focus Sash. I might run Resist Berry. I could run Sheka. Although I do kind of want Flip Turn. Just so I can at least hit Arcanine. Double Stab here isn't the worst thing in the world. Do I need Barbarage, actually? Probably not if I have Thunder Wave. I think I'd rather Thunder Wave than... So I think this will be a Water move, so I think I want a Flip Turn. So at least I can do some kind of damage and get like some initiative off. And then I think I'll do the Psychic Resist Berry. That would be... I think Papaya. Payapa. So just in case it is Screamtail and it has a Psychic move, or Latias with a Psychic move, then that's fine. I think this is a pretty decent lead. It kind of stops Rockers, like all of his Rocker. If it's Tinkaton, I don't really care too much. Thunder Wave could be nice, but I want to get my Layers of Spikes up. And I don't care about hazards too much. Yeah, let's do that. We got Shark. Do I outspeed +1? I think yeah, I outspeed that +1 task, because I outspeed +1 Arcanine. So yeah. So I like that. I think I like an Amorous a lot. I think a Selfvest just makes the most sense with Superpower. Do I run Physical here? Probably. It makes the most sense. It's gonna be, I don't know if he's gonna be Physical or Specially Defensive Mega Venusaur. That thing is really annoying. Let's look at an Amorous. Calm Mind. Psychic. I mean, +1 Psychic does 71 to 84, which is good damage. And then I barely live a Sludge Bomb. I'll probably be chipped, though, by something, I imagine. But if I am... Oh, I could afford to go Modest here, I think. I think I decided. Unless I go Scarf. But let's check Jolly. 252. Play rough. +1, 60. I mean, Moonblast kind of just does more. Or, I meant Zen Headback, not Play rough. I was wondering why that looked wrong. Yeah, I do 50 to 59. It's not super ideal. Not the most ideal. I could run the poison resist berry. Just to guarantee. I mean, do I run physical or special? Because if he's special, it's hard to break melodic. I could run mixed, maybe. Because I think I want Moonblast just looks really strong into this team. But I think physical could kind of mix him up a little bit. I like Enamorous. I just don't know what yet. I don't know what. Let's see. Is this a Shuckle kind of game? Are we looking to get shucked? Is this guy looking to get shucked up? Webs. Webs looks decently useful. Latias being immune to it is a little annoying. Rotom Fan I don't really care about. Speed control looks pretty nice here. It's hard to Toxic, Mega Venusaur, Tinkaton. I could run Jolteon here. Jolteon has stuff. It's a Thunder Wave switch in. Do I get... I get stored power. That's kind of funny. I mean, Heal Bell could be really nice. There's a lot of Will-O-Whispers / Thunder Wavers / Toxicers. There's that. It outspeeds Darkrai as well. Alluring Voice hits the first 3 Mons. Metagross also looks pretty okay. I could go Band. Banded Steel moves look pretty strong as long as my Melodic is down. I can start hitting Banded Steel moves. Metagross. Let's do, if I'm 252, Adamant, Choice Band, Psychic Fangs, Bullet Punch, Meteor Beam, or Meteor Mash rather, and then maybe something to hit because Psychic and Psychic kind of handles everything. I can run Choice Banded Explosion. Let's go. That could be extremely funny. Yeah, Meteor Mash like 2-hit KO was like, that seems pretty strong. Choice Banded Bullet Punches, because Darkrai doesn't really appreciate it. Like getting Bullet Punched, Latias. It's just a pretty good like cleanup one. Metagross looks pretty strong. And like nothing wants to take a Choice Banded Meteor Mash. Other than like Milotic. I feel like a physically defensive is going to be really annoying to deal with. Do I get Thunder Punch at all? I do get Thunder Punch. Let's see how much damage that does. Because I'm assuming Meteor Mash. It does 28 to 34. That is respectable damage. What am I looking at here? I'm looking at. I just blanked out for a second. Thunder Punch. That's what I was looking for. Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch is 64 to 76. That's pretty good. I mean, that is pretty damn good. I could try to get like an agility up. Agility, Meteor Mash, Thunder Punch, and Psychic Fangs. It's just pretty damn good coverage all around. I could run Assault Vest, which means I could take a Darkrai. Actually, wait, that seems pretty good, actually. Assault Vest, Clear Body with Meteor Mash, Bullet Punch, Psychic Fangs, and either Explosion or Thunder Punch. I think. Let's go Thunder Punch. Unless if I'm not banded, that does less than half. It's less than ideal. Less than ideal. I can come in, like, he doesn't have the most... Like, his switching is not great. Because if I like Psychic Fangs, and if it's like Darkrai... I actually... I think I live... Yeah, I live... I think 54 to 64 from a Darkrai. That is insane. And then Meteor Mash plus Bullet Punch, I believe, should do the trick. It's pretty damn close. It has I think it's a roll to kill, which is pretty amazing, and that's not including the +1 boost. I think I just ran this. I think it's pretty simple, but it's pretty effective. He has a lot of special attackers. Like Latios could like Shadow Ball or something, and I can kind of just eat that and Meteor Mash. The thing is, do I Choice Scarf? Do I Choice Scarf Enamorous? I think if I Choice Scarf Enamorous, it just puts him in a pretty like forceful situation. Although, I could... I could run Weakness Policy. I don't know, just being guaranteed outspeed like Darkrai and Latias, if they're not Scarfed, is going to be great. Scarf Arcanine looks decently scary into my team. It does look pretty scary into my team. I'm going to actually put a little bit more actual special defense into this. It's a little bit bulkier on the special side. And then, because I have two really good switch-ins into... I have really good switch-ins into, what is it? Great Tusk. And when Great Tusk is gone, Metagross has a pretty field day with it. Big, Mega, Venusaur, tank. Yeah, Earth Powers do like less than half. And then I can just Psychic Fangs plus Bullet Punch has a chance to kill. It's also a great way to deal with Screamtail. Because then he kind of like forces me to click Psychic Fangs, but that's fine. Like, Metagross is a pretty good switch in anyways. Maybe I don't. Maybe since I'm not leading, I go Protect. I'll go Protect Sharpedo. Just in case I have to. Ceruledge. Let's do Adamant. Maybe I can afford to run a little bit of speed, or like a bit more bulk. I could do weakness policy, and then just like do it in front of a Milotic. That'd be kind of crazy. That would be insanely crazy. But I think I like my strategy of having a guaranteed switch in to Tusk, because the chances of it running knockoff are very low. Very, very low. This one could be Shadow Sneak. I could try to run Destiny Bond. I could run Sunny Day. That'd be kind of crazy. If I run Sunny Day, I give Great Tusk a Photosynthesis, which is not super ideal. I could try to taunt the Milotic from healing. I mean, this last move could also just be Bitter Blade. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, yeah. I'll leave that open for now. Okay, so we have a shark that can clean up pretty nicely. We have Sharpedo can also just get me out of some scary situations. We have Quillfish opening Gambit, spam spikes, and then when he wants to spin, he goes to Ceruledge. When he wants to spin, I go into Ceruledge, click SD. How much does... I mean, he could Dragon Tail, but let me go back to Ceruledge. Swords Dance. If I'm +4, I kill. That's kind of crazy. If he is burnt, I don't. But that's a lot of freaking damage. I could also run... Could run Sub, maybe. Sub Swords Dance. Could try to Confuse Ray. I wish I had a slightly more reliable way of dealing with my low deck that's defensive. I could disable, which is kind of crazy. How crazy would disable be? I could also run Destiny Bond. This last move could also be Endure. Iron Defense could be pretty funny. I could run Light Screen. Maybe I run Sunny Day Solar Beam. Or like Solar Blade, rather. I do like CC here. I mean, it could also be Sneak. Run Taunt. Maybe I don't run Air Balloon? No, I need to run Air Balloon. Using up my item is a little annoying. I could try to run like some weird like bulky set if I'm 252. I can kind of eat a Scald or two. How much does Shadow Ball do? I'm just curious. It's probably gonna do like 0 damage, but yeah, it does 0 damage. That's what I thought. Because I do live 2. I live 2. Because it has to have like a lot of investment, like into its a special attack to deal any meaningful damage, which means Poltergeist just does more. Preferably it's chipped. If like one layer of spikes is up. Because +2. I mean, I 2-hit KO. He can't 2-hit KO me, so I just get a kill on the Milo deck, which is amazing. It makes Metagross's life a lot easier. And also Sharpedo's. So that's kind of the hope here. That's kind of awesome. Yeah, I like this. Actually, how much defense do I need? Because it's really... Unless it's physical Venusaur. I mean, I can switch it on Tinkaton like every single time. Get my spikes up. Could be great. How good is Lilligant here? Just looking at it. Let's see. 105 speed, not the most ideal. It's gonna be hard to deal with Mega Venusaur. I can hit Dark Ray, Great Tusk for super effective. I can break my Milotic. Tinkaton doesn't appreciate a hustle close combat. Screamtail can be really annoying. I don't think I bring Lilligant to this matchup. I think I just don't have the coverage for it, unfortunately. I think I bring Jolteon here. With Thunderbolt, Alluring Voice. Maybe Hidden Power Psychic. But I want Heal Bell. I do want Heal Bell. And then maybe Volt. I could do Screens Jolteon. Do a Regieleki cosplay. That could be kind of funny. What could I do here? Maybe not. Okay, I know I want an Amorous. So let's work on the other one. So I have Terapagos, Flygon, Shuckle. What could Flygon? Could Flygon be useful here? I can first impression the Latias and Darkrai. Could be pretty sick. 100 base speed is pretty nice. It helps with Tinkaton a lot. Dragon Spam is going to be pretty difficult. With 2 fairy types. Mega Venusaur kind of eats Flygon alive. Oops. Flygon. Could Draco. This thing gets Psychic Noise, which is pretty awesome. This could be my rocker. I could try to Scarf this, potentially. He has 2 Fairy immunities, and 2 Dragon immunities, 2 Ground immunities, which is a little annoying. I think as of right now, Jolteon is the one I'm most leaning towards. Unless Terapagos can do something awesome here. Terapagos. I can run. I can run just Boots, Rapid Spin, Terra Starstorm, Earth Power. This last move could be Calm Mind. Because I have no other move to click, pretty much. Yeah. I can try to get up rocks with Terapagos. Try to Toxic. Roar could be pretty nice as well. 'Cause I could. I don't know. I do like Terrapagos here, but why? Why is the question? Hmm. I think Toxic could be pretty nice here. Because I only need these two. Doesn't have a ghost type, so I don't need Dark Pulse. Or a ghost type, rather. So it could be Calm Mind. Does he have any Mons 4 times weak to anything other than Mega Venusaur, which I have Earth Power for? No, he doesn't. So I could do Roar or Rocks. I think Hazard stacking is gonna be pretty nice. Because if I Hazard stack, then that means like these 3 Mons can kind of really pop off with Chip. Yeah, because Terrapagos is here just to mainly like chip things down. Yeah, I think I like that. Swords Dance, Poltergeist Close Combat. This last move could be Bitter Blade. Bitter Blade or Endure. Or Sneak. Maybe I do Sneak. I think I do Sneak just in case he doesn't proc my weak armor. Or I could do Endure. I could also do Will-O-Wisp. Because in the off chance he like tries to protect an Amorous to come in, I click and he Ice Spinners and he breaks my thing. I will Willow him. Which I think is gonna be more worth it. It's pretty niche. But I think it's worth it. I could also sub. I could also Destiny Bond. Because does he run max speed? I think he does run max speed. If he does run max speed, then in that case... I don't have the move slots for it. Interesting. No, I don't think he makes such a risky play when I have like so many of these. When Namorous could just come in for free. I don't think. Does he? I don't know. I do like Moonblast, Psychic, Earth Power. I mean, the Sulfus is pretty good here, to be honest. This last move could be Agility, it could be Calm Mind. This last move could also be Healing Wish. I can Healing Wish Terrapagos, Healing Wish Metagross, Healing Wish Stellar Ledge if it's low, which could be kind of big. Yeah. I mean, I could just like maybe agility life orb is better. Maybe life orb just does the most. Cause Enamorous, Calm Mind, but I will be life orb. I'll still do contrary. Actually, no. If I'm agility, I can't. If it's agility, I can't. Because Enamorous is only just 39 to 46. That's crazy. Why does that do so little to Milotic? That's kind of crazy. But if it's like Mega Venusaur, Psychic. Yeah, 62 to 73 is pretty good damage. And Amorous is really risky here. It is pretty damn risky. I mean, I could just Choice Scarf it. And I would do Moonblast, Earth Power, Psychic, and Healing Wish. I could do something like that. And then let's look at Arcanine again. Jolly. Choice Scarf. So 459. If I'm at +1. Can I go Modest here? I can, actually. So that means I need 236. I can go Modest. 236? 236, yeah. And the rest in HP. Start clicking buttons. It's just it's a guaranteed safe haven for... Okay, let's go over. So Darkrai, I can protect close combat. I might be a little screwed if I do Sailage. I think I do. I think I Shadow Sneak because like Darkrai, Shadow Sneak. I'm typing in Shadow Sneak. Lol. Sailage, Swords Dance. +2 sneak. That's 24 to 29, which is fine. And if I'm neutral, I can chip it off, maybe. If he hard goes... If he hard Darkrais, that might be a little bit of a problem actually. How much does Vacuum Wave do? 13 to 16. It does more than Shadow Sneak, I guess. Okay, that might be a bit more of a problem than I thought. Okay, my strategy changes a little bit. Okay, that's a little awkward. I like Sarah because I do like Sarah here because it's just a free. So it's a good spin blocker. It comes in on that. But then what do I do from there? I can. Maybe a sub. Something like that. Yeah, I think I like that a bit better actually. Cause then I can sub in on whatever. Click SD if I need to. Yeah. I like that better. I like that. I like sub. So we'll organize this a little bit better. We'll do Swords Dance, Substitute, Poltergeist, Close Combat, which is pretty epic to me. It's pretty epic. We have Quillfish, well, that'll be our lead. For Great Task, I can go +1, Psychic Fangs. It's my Sarah switch in. Going back to Darkrai, I eat Darkrai's Dark Pulse, and it doesn't appreciate Meteor Mash plus Bullet Punch. Enamorous, I'm Scarf, so I can outspeed it. Trapagos will always eat a hit, just in case. Great Tusk. I have Protect Psychic Fangs. I can sub Sword Stance on it. I can eat 1 Earthquake if it's intimidated, if it's at the lead, and then I can Spikes and flip turn right after. Or if he goes into Tusk on my Quillfish, I just go hard Cerulege every time. And then I go... Metagross will be kind of late game-ish. I can it just tanks. This is like the only thing that doesn't deal with the freaking Tusk. I beat Tusk with this guy. I kind of beat Tusk with that guy. And I'll always have an Emrys for Tusk. Even if it's +1, I can also... I just have speed up with Scarf. Latios. Protect Crunch. If it's Scarf, I can deal with that with Metagross. And then Amorous to eat Dragon hits. If I know it's Scarf, I can go Sharpedo. And click from there. I could probably chip it down with Terrapagos, Terra Starstorms. Mega Venusaur, I have Psychic Fangs, I have Swords Dance, and Poltergeist does like 50%-ish. I mean, Quillfish is just a lead anyways. We have Metagross here. That can eat any hit, and click Psychic Fangs, do 80%. And Amorous, I have Choice Guy's Psychic, just in case. I got a lot of hazard stacking. For Arcanine, I have Protect Close Combat. I have... I don't necessarily outspeed it, but if I sub up, I can Close Combat, and if I do see it, I will try to keep Quillfish alive, so I can tank a Head Smash. I have Metagross for Head Smash as well. I do a decent amount with Bullet Punch. I have Choice Scarf, Earth Power as well. Tropico has Earth Power as well. For my Lodic, I do some damage with Crunch. It's not super ideal. I have Subswords Dance that can deal with it. Maybe I need... let's look at my Lodic. Defensive Wall into Terrapagos. Stellar, let's say it's offensive Rapid Spin. 252. Modest. God, this thing is so bulky. How much does Thunderbolt do? Thunderbolt does 49 to 58. The thing is, my Lodic can't stop everything. Although it kind of can. I need a dedicated Milotic answer. And that might be Jolteon. I mean, I do 50%. That's crazy. This Milotic is so stupid. Just do max HP like that. Go Modest. This thing is a little bit stupid. Do I bring Jolteon here? Why does this thing take no damage from anything? I could try to... Maybe I have to bring Jolteon. Because at least from there I can... At least from there... Trapos, like, Rapid Spin is so nice though. Getting extra rocks up could be really helpful. I think I will regret it if I don't bring Jolteon. I think I will regret it. I think I need Thunderbolt, Alluring Voice. Oops, Guardians of Loa. Nope. Alluring Voice. I think I want Heal Bell. I think if I can get rid of Burns and like Thunder Waves, I think it'll be really massive. This last move could be Volt Switch. Which I think I do like better. I'm gonna go Yeah, I'll go Volt Absorb just to eat Thunder Waves and whatever. And I have a dedicated Rotomancer as well, which is nice. I can do something funky. I can try to run leftovers to just tank more Scalds. If I can mirror her, but that'd be kind of crazy. If something wants to like Calm Mind. Wait, that might be kind of crazy. Wait, hold on. Because then it helps beat Latios. If it's like Calm Mind Screamtail, I can deal with that. Nasty Plot Rotom. Because, like, what else would I need? Right? I mean, I could go Expert. The only thing is, I don't really deal with Mega Venusaur all that well. I mean, I do have quite a few others. I could try to late screen. I could try to Roar just to get more chip. With more Spikes chip. I could also go sub. That means I wouldn't deal with Mega Venusaur though. It's a little bit annoying. Go Magnarize. I wish I had a way to hit the Venusaur. Because I think Hidden Power like Psychic would do nothing, right? Jolteon. Let's say I'm Calm Mind. Versus Mega Venusaur. Hidden Power. Flying. That is 28%. That's something, I guess. I mean, I could try to Calm Mind. I think I want Volt Switch though. I think I can just like swap around. Oh, it would be more beneficial. Methinks. I think that's fine. No Terapagos here is a little bit annoying for me, but I have Adamant. Adamant. Maybe I do a little bit less speed. Because I have a feeling Tusk is gonna want to be max speed. So how much speed do I need? If that's the case, I probably don't need a whole lot. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do very minimum speed here. Because I'm most likely not gonna get weak armored. The only way I do is if he I like ice spinners me. That's pretty much it. Or I get knocked off by like Tinkaton. I could come in on Tinkaton as well. But I'm not outspeeding at Tinkaton anyways. So yeah, I think I just do just the max HP. Then we'll do defensive. Do I actually go especially defensive? Let's look at Arcanine Hisui. If it's banded, let's look at my Quillfish. I'm actually just gonna copy this over. Copy. And paste. Oh, I didn't copy that. It should be copied to my clear. Why am I not able to? I don't know why. I will just do this. Let's do this. Quillfish, custom set. Flip turn does a 91, so with spikes that kills. I don't take 2 head smashes. Holy shit. That's kind of wild. Do I have to go 252 here? Okay, that might be a problem. Might be a problem. Actually, no, that's fine. If he head smashes, I can come in on it once, and then I can go into my Metagross right after. And if he misses, that is all the better. Yeah, I have to be timid for the Darkrai. I mean, Darkrai could be Scarf, but I think I have a lot for Scarf. Like, you can't really spam dark moves into this. Like, Metagross even eats, like, a Dark Pulse for free. So there's that. Yeah, I think that's fine. I like this a lot, actually. Like I said, Melodic, I have this for, it's pretty free. Melodic switch, or it can at least deal with it quite nicely. I can heal Bell any annoying statuses that his entire team likes to spam. Yeah. Then Tinkaton, I don't really have, Sharpedo can't really deal with it. I have Ceruledge. I can punch through it with CCs or Polters. Metagross kind of eats Tinkaton alive. It can just Meteor Mash, do a bunch of damage. I have Earth Power, and then I can chip it down with Thunderbolts. And it can't really do much to me other than maybe knock off, but I'm Calm Mind, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think I really get anything that could really help deal with that. I mean, I could try to Thunder Wave it. I could also Wish. But I think I want... Actually... No, I want Wish. I want Wish. Because if he goes into... Because I can Wish up on Tinkaton. It can't really do much to me. I Wish, and then I go into, like, Metagross. It's completely free. And same with like Mega Venusaur. If I wish, and then he goes into Mega Venusaur, I go hard Metagross, and it's so free. I eat Earth Powers, get my health back up. My kind of goal is to like keep Metagross up with an Amorous and Jolteon after a bunch of spikes, and then deal a lot of chip with like Ceruledge and Amorous, and then Sharpedo can clean up if necessary. So yeah, I think I like this game plan a lot. All my EVs are set in place. Looks pretty good to me. I like it. Let's run it down, I think. Yeah, if I had to guess what's coming, probably Great Task, Mega Venusaur, Arcanine, Milotic, Tinkaton, and Screamtail maybe. I can see Darkrai coming. I don't see Latios coming. Probably not. I just have a lot of priority and just a lot of ways to deal with it. So yeah, let's rock this, I think. Yeah, let's go with this. I will see you all when the battle begins. I know it's a little abrupt, but yeah, I'll see you all when the battle begins. Epic transition, transition, transition. Epic transition, transition, transition. All right. The battle is just about to begin, but first we have a little team recap here. We got Mega Sharpedo with Crunch, Close Combat, Psychic Fangs, and Protect. We got Ceruledge with the Swords Dance Substitute, Poltergeist, and Close Combat. We got Quillfish with Spikes, Taunt, Flip Turn, and Thunder Wave. And then we got Metagross with Meteor Mash, Bullet Punch, Psychic Fangs, and Thunder Punch with the Assault Vest. We have an Amorous with the Moonblast, Earth Power, Psychic, and Healing Wish. Then we got Jolteon with the Thunderbolt, Alluring Voice, Heal, Bell, and Wish. Got a little fast support guy there. Battle should just begin in just a moment. I shall not cut because the battle is ready to... Okay, yeah. We see no Latios. Okay, so this is exactly what I expected. Pretty much to a T. Which this is awesome. Sure, I'll send the request at Spectator Sports. Yippee! Sorry you had to see that, but that's okay. Okay, so we do see this doing Arcanine. I did change. The only thing I changed was Citrus Berry instead of the thing there. So good luck. Have fun. Let's go. I don't know what he's gonna lead. If it is Screamtail, I probably want to Thunder Wave right away, maybe. Okay, so this is perfect actually. This is probably best case scenario. I could see an Earthquake here. I think I just want to do what my plan is. And just get up a Spike. Yeah. Okay. So this is the Venusaur. I think I just get up another layer here. Yeah. That's fine. And then I can flip turn here. I could probably flip turn into my Metagross here and just click Psychic Fangs. Or I can go into my Metagross. I'm gonna actually try to make a double here, I think. And then I go into my Metagross. Just play around our... Okay, so is it going to be a Burn Orb? It is not. Awesome. I think I'm just gonna Thunder Punch. Just Thunder Punch for damage. If I get burnt, that's okay. I'm honestly not too worried. Oh, and the Para. That's kind of big. That's very big, actually. I like that a lot. Okay, there's the Great Tusk. I'm assuming he wants to spin, so we're gonna do our little strategy here. We have a air balloon. He is not clicking spinner at all. I want these spikes to stay up. And the melodic is chipped, which is fantastic. Yep. And now we sub. We do a little sub action. There's the Mega Venusaur. Nice. And now we Swords Dance. Resisted. My air balloon popped. I could honestly go for game here. Let's see. Mega Venusaur. We got Sarah. We got my Ledge, which is the custom set, I believe. +2 Polter should KO. It does. That crit. I don't think that crit mattered. I don't think that mattered. We have CC for everything else. I'm assuming Tusk wants to come in. This is going exactly how I planned. Like to a T, actually. This is amazing. It's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Venusaur is dead, which is awesome. That means my Enamorus looks pretty damn good here. He's in a really tough position. There's the Darkrai. I click close combat. Darkrai is dead. Awesome. Now, I'm assuming Arcanine is going to come in. Yeah. That is fine. I'm going to get owned by this. But that's okay. Oh, he didn't. Okay. That means I get a free flip turn off here. Super free flip turn. Yeah, there's a Screamtail. It's not Boots. And I click Meteor Mash. I click Meteor Mash here for free every single time. Don't have to think about it. He could Thunder Wave, which is fine. I have Heal Bell, Jolteon, and Healing Wish. Healing Wish on my guy. This is looking pretty nice right now. If I had to say so myself. I'm just gonna click Meteor Mash. Ooh, we got Rocks up. Okay. Do we get the we got the attack boost, which is awesome. Got the attack boost, which is awesome. Has Metagross done its job? Yes, it has. So with that being said, I click Bullet Punch. Just to get the chip off. Good chip, good chip. I'm not too worried about this thing right now. I actually didn't think it would do that. Which is fine. That means I just go into my Enamorus here. And I click Moonblast. Boop. Okay, that's awesome. Now I just switch out. I switch out here. Because he has to go Arcanine. I'm assuming it's Scarfed. I'm assuming it's going to be Scarfed. There's the Head Smash. Now I Earth Power. Let us Earth Power. If he wants to go the Milotic, that's fine. That doesn't kill, which is a little sad. That's fine, actually. I'm just gonna sack Sacrilege. I'm gonna click Polter. Awesome. I'm actually gonna Swords Dance just in case he recovers here. Got another para. That's awesome. Just gonna Polter. And now Scarf and Emmer should win. Should win here. There's the Head Smash. That's fine. We do have the Earth Power. This should be game. That is game. Let's go. We're on a good streak. This is just such a good like I felt it was just a good game. It felt good. I felt like I was in a pretty good position most of that time. Sacrilege doing really well with that sub on the Tusk. I think I played around Hisuian Arcanine okay. I had a feeling it might have been Scarfed. But let's freaking go. I'm so glad everything just kind of worked out. Yeah, awesome. GG's to Vincent. It was honestly a good game. Like, I felt like I was just like, there was some luck. Obviously the paralysis is just the nail in the coffin, but I think I had that. I think I had that with I think Sharpedo just kind of won after that, but that's okay. We will definitely take that for sure. I don't know who we're facing off, but we're on a 6-game win streak, I believe. We've lost our first 2 games, and then we're 6 wins in a row. Let's hopefully we can keep this streak up. And of course, I'll see you all in the next I was gonna say next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Of course, stay lucky out there. Bye bye.